joined by a lot of really good players. What was it like to don it here in your last year?
Yeah, it was cool. That was a pretty special moment. Man, I really thought they should have given it to BT. Man, what a weapon he was on Saturday night. 4 for 4, just score a bunch of points for us. When you got a guy like that, that can execute as well as he does, it's pretty special. So, I thought he played a heck of a game, but it was a cool moment. I thought it was pretty cool to, put that helmet on and the little plaque and stuff. I've seen a lot of great players wear it, so it was special.
Speaking of that, not that you didn't deserve it, you did.
Yeah.
But you could have given it to Balin, could have given it to XT,
yeah.
Miles. What's it like being a part of a defense that plays like that?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Just those guys, that front seven dominated all night, man. I think they had like 1.2 a carry. So, man, XT played his butt off. Jamie always does. Balin, those guys. You could have given it to anybody. So that's what I said after the game. I'm like, man, this goes to the whole defense. They could have picked anybody on that side of the ball. So, it was pretty cool.
Let's come down to you guys in all but one game so far this season. Why do you feel like you guys are able to step up in those moments and make the plays to be able to come out with those wins?
That's just kind of how that's what our mindset is. We work that all over the summer, through workouts, through fall camp. That's just kind of the mentality that we build on that side of the ball. And it's a testament to kind of the culture of this program and just how we compete and just, kind of what, the guys that we have bring in here. But yeah, man, we just have a bunch of guys that compete and execute at a high level, and, it's really fun to watch.
Xavier and Andy talked about this season. They feel like they're playing more free and having a lot more joy. Do you feel like that's just kind of how everybody's playing, or just everybody's playing right now?
Yeah, I think so, and I think that comes with confidence, comes with experience, and man, Booth's been playing so well. Just such a great open field tackler, just such a great physical corner, does a great job coming up, filling gaps and making plays, and not allowing guys to have yards after the catch, or rarely will you see him miss a tackle. It's just really fun to watch. I told him it's inspiring. I think he played 100 snaps 2 weeks ago. Probably played another 70, 80 this game. He just plays his butt off, and we just got so many guys on the side of the ball, and it's inspiring. It's fun to be a part of.
A lot of corners, or I guess the stereotype of corners, so they don't like to tackle.
Mm-hmm.
What makes Andrew so different? I guess as a person and player that he's able to do that.
Man, he's super versatile. He's kind of known as that cover corner, super athletic guy. And then, man, you see him come down and be physical, get off of blocks, making plays at the line of scrimmage. He practices that way. He practices really hard. He's a smart, intelligent football player. And man, he's been so good for us this year. You see him he shows up every game, every week, playing all the snaps, making a bunch of plays, and man, he's had a heck of a year so far.
I'm asking this question of everybody. You've been here a long time, played a lot of big games. What was this crowd like Saturday night? And where does it compare in some of the games that you've played?
Oh, man, it was so nice to, see the crowd back in Death Valley for a night game again. I can't even really remember the last true home night game we had. It must have been, 2019. But, it was super special to get the crowd back and, hear those fans. They're such a big part of the game. Just the crowd noise that helps us on our side of the ball on defense, and they really do play such a big factor. And, man, Clemson, Death Valley gets loud. It really does. And there's not a whole lot of places that compare to it. I've been in some loud venues. I thought we went up to Texas A&M that one year. It was pretty loud, pretty similar. Louisville gets loud. Surprisingly not as big of a crowd, but they feel like they're right on top of you. That place gets loud. And I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of others, but it's special when you get a crowd like that in Death Valley. It makes it tough for the opponent.
Could you tell that it was upsetting their offense?
I think sometimes it definitely makes it hard for them to communicate. I don't. They gotta practice that way. They have to come in and know. It makes the snap count hard, for the offense, and you can tell sometimes, the quarterback's back there, trying to get the snap, trying to communicate to the O-line, and they can't hear him. So it definitely plays a big factor, for opposing offenses.
XD, talked a lot about how he was 294 pounds last year. He's 264 this year. Like, how different can you just tell he is from last year to this year?
I mean, he's all over the place when you cut the tape on. I mean, just explosive, getting off the ball. I mean, he's just a freak, and yeah, you can really tell a big difference in just how he's playing right now. And I mean, he's just dominant. I was watching. I think they were backed up inside their own 5-yard line on one of those 3rd and longs, but I mean, their left tackle had no chance. I mean, he just blows right by him, getting off the ball. I mean, the guy he's a super talented player. I mean, he's been so committed to getting his body right and getting himself back where he wants to be and where he needs to be. And it's been fun to watch his transformation. Man, it's inspiring too. And man, he's playing some good football right now.
You guys had a lot of penalties, obviously, against NC State. Was that a focus during that game
Yeah.
for Boston College? And how do you feel like that worked out, just cleaning some of that stuff up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the biggest thing was, we had, I think, 6 offsides penalties against NC State, and that's just not who we are. It's undisciplined. Put them in a lot of 3rd and short situations. They're doing it on, 2nd and long, whatever, just trying to, get back to a manageable down a distance, and that's why we couldn't get off the field for a lot of the time against NC State. And that was a big emphasis this week, just being disciplined again. And we did a much better job of that this week against Boston College.
One thing you can't control, injuries, obviously, for a lot of guys,
Mhm.
getting out. I guess what effect did that have? Obviously, next man up, of course, but as far as just kind of seeing teammates go out, what effect does that have on you guys?
Yeah, first and foremost, you just hate it for those guys. Just, I mean, so much work gets put in and so much goes into what we do. You just hate to see someone go out like that. It's just it's heartbreaking. But first of all, it gives other guys opportunities to come in and grow up. I think it's a good way to bring this team together almost. If you got guys go out, you got to have guys kind of rally around other people, needing them to step up. And it's just a tough thing. It's part of the game, obviously. It's a physical game. It's a tough game, and you hate to see guys go out like that. But it's a good way to get some growth from some other people.
Like it causes you to kind of refocus a little bit too, just noticing someone not there.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it affects my focus, as much, but definitely, trying to, focus on, I guess, other guys and, bringing them up to speed and get them playing well and, getting them to, take advantage of the opportunity they have.
Andrew Booth, I know as a safety, you're just supposed to do your job, but if you've got a younger corner out there, maybe sometimes you're looking, making sure, hey, is he where he's supposed to be? Do you worry about Andrew Booth at all now?
No, never, man. I never have. Booth's an easy guy to trust. He's always doing what he needs to do, and that trust is earned in practice. It's earned in the film room, earned in workouts, and I think, he's a leader on this team, one of the guys that you don't have to worry about, and you especially, I'm always comfortable, being on his side, being over there with him. Like I said, just his physicality, the way he's been tackling, the way he covers, he's just been such a tremendous player and just doing such a great job this year. So.
Are you starting to trust Andrew Makuba over there a little bit?
Oh yeah. Makuba, obviously, young guy who's, been playing at a really high level, just, making sure he, just gets down those, the discipline things. It's easy as a freshman to just lose sight of a few details in a game that can make such a big difference to how you play. And, he's really, focusing in on some of those things, and he's, learning from some failures and then learning from his successes, and just kind of taking all that and just, week after week, just making sure you focus back on those fundamentals, being good with your eyes, and so he's definitely gaining some trust.
Anything from anybody on Zoom for Nolan?
Nolan, it's Trevor Rose from CUTigers.com. You're one of the few guys on the team that experienced a home loss in Death Valley back in 2016. Just curious how much you all talk about that win streak and keeping that alive, how much of a motivation that is for you.
Yeah, Man, that feels like such a long time ago. I guess because it was, but yeah, that streak is something we take a lot of pride in. Playing at home in front of these fans in Death Valley. It's our house, and we need to be a good football team at home, and that's what we've been. And so we take a lot of pride in winning at home for our fans and for this program, and it's something we're trying to protect over there. So yeah, I mean it's really important. Hope we never lose here, or at all.
Thanks, Nolan.
Yep.
Anything else for Nolan? All right.
All right. Thank you all.